for the best sports in Lorain. That's TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
And welcome back to Midview High School, second game of the DiFranco Memorial Tournament. And this tip-off is brought to you by Westland Heating and Air Conditioning, family-owned and operated for 35 years. As both teams are out on the floor, Lorain Titans, white jerseys, white shorts, trimmed in blue. John Adams, they've got black jerseys, black shorts. They are trimmed in maroon and gold. John Adams, coached by Levon Davis in his 14th season. John Rossitano, 7th season at Lorain. Aiden Brown jumping for the Titans, and the tip is controlled by Lorain's Jordan Jackson. Jackson gets it to Aaron Whitehead, and we are underway from Grafton. Get it inside with the basketball as Jordan Jackson put it up off the rim, no good. Tremont Luke with the rebound for the Rebels. They quickly bring it into the front court with the basketball as Keno Page. Page outside the three-point line, gets it in the corner to Tyreek Sams. Sams gets it down to Keno Page. Page back out to Cummings. Cummings for three. That's off the rim, no good. And the rebound is hauled in by Jordan Jackson of Lorain. Ahead of Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead with a pass ahead, and the layup is missed by Devontae Jackson. Here comes back the John Adams team, and we get a block, and it's taken away. I've got a number out there for John Adams that I don't have on my roster, so I'll try to get that as soon as I can. The three-pointer is up off the rim, no good by Aaron Whitehead, and the rebound comes down to Javon Cummings. Cummings with the basketball for John Adams. We're just underway, no score. And driving in, we get a whistle and an offensive foul. Tyreek Sains with the player control foul. It's his first. And Sains will come out of the lineup. And checking in for the John Adams Rebels is sophomore Terry Baldwin. I want to welcome in the audience that's going to be watching this on WLCS TV 20. Joe Bach here doing the filming, and pleased he's using our audio so you can watch this later on WLCS TV 20. We'll tell you about that throughout the broadcast. Aaron Whitehead gets the basketball outside. The runner in the lane is up, no good by Deontay Benajan, but he got his own rebound. Kick out Jordan Jackson for three off the back of the rim, no good. Both teams ice cold to start the ball game. On the drive, scooping and scoring is going to be Deontay Benajan. And the Titans are on the board. They lead 2-0, 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Into the front court, Javon Cummings beats the press. His pass gets down to the low block over Aiden Brown. The shot goes up, no good. Aiden Brown clears the rebound, but his pass is going to be intercepted. And a three-pointer on the way is up, no good. Offensive rebound, laying it up and in. And that's Johnny Cullens, so we get the answer there. Johnny Cullens wears number 4. So we get a whistle and a foul at the other end. That was the number I didn't have. So for John Adams, it's Tremont Luke, Javon Cummings, Johnny Cullens, Keno Page, and Tyreek Sains. That's the starting 5. Sains has come out and replaced by Terry Baldwin. Titan basketball inside, beautiful play. They get it to Devontae Jackson, lays it up and in, and the Titans lead 4-2, 5:47 to go in quarter number 1. In the backcourt with the basketball, they get it across the timeline. John Adams is able to break the press. Baldwin throws it away. Kind of a nice side note, I think, tonight. John Rossitano is, and you'll see it if you're watching on WLCS TV 20. Joe Bach will get you this. He's got his Midview tie on, and that's a class act. John Rossitano in support of the DiFrancos wearing a Midview tie. That is very, very cool stuff. Timeout, Levon Davis and John Adams will step aside as well. 5:38 to go in the opening quarter. We're just underway. Titans lead at 4-2. You're listening to the Center for Orthopedics Cage Matchup on AM, FM, and download the mobile app, WEOL.com.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Back to action, Lorain with the basketball. Aaron Whitehead has it. Whitehead right in front of the John Adams bench, goes back to Deontay Benajan. Left side for Devontae Jackson. Jackson on the three-point line. They swing it around the perimeter. Benajan whips it inside for Jordan Jackson. Got it to Aiden Brown. Cross court, good ball movement here. Whitehead has it in the corner. Jackson will let a three fly and he'll hit it. Devontae Jackson with 5, and the Titans lead by 5, 7-2 with 5 minutes. And they intercepted on the layup. Deontay Benajan lays it up and in. 9-2 Titans as they pull ahead a little bit. Baldwin at the other end breaks the press, lays it up and in. Terry Baldwin makes it 9-4. And on the inbound pass, it's knocked out of bounds by Keno Page of John Adams, and it'll go back to Lorain. For the Titans, their first substitution, Jameer Billings, who came over from Clearview High School, checks into the lineup, the 5'10 junior. He'll come in for Deontay Benajan. Devontae Jackson, top of the circle to Jordan Jackson for 3, off the rim, no good. Tip back up, no, and a rebound hauled in for the John Adams Rebels from the Senate League in Cleveland. The pass is knocked out of bounds by Lorain, and we got a nice crowd here at Midview for this early afternoon game the day before Thanksgiving. This crowd continues to file in here. We got basketball games all day, and this is a real nice sized crowd for a 1:45 start on a Wednesday afternoon. And we've got our bodyguard in the house. Big Ed is here, or as I like to call him, Cowboy Bob Orton. He sits there, he's the protector of this crew. And he brought Snoogles, God bless him. There's the jumper goes up outside the foul line by Luke. It's no good. But it just seems weird to see Big Ed without Pelt. He just looks lonely there by himself. Left wing 3 ball goes up no good by Cummings, and a rebound is hauled in by the Titans. They get it ahead. Jordan Jackson pushes it ahead, gets it to Aaron Whitehead, lays it up and in. Titans lead 11-4 halfway through the first quarter. And John Adams throws it away on the steal. Devontae Jackson gets it in the corner for Jameer Billings. He'll let a 3 fly. It's off the rim, no good. Got his own rebound. Bounce pass knocked away, loose on the floor. And that's picked up by Tremont Luke of John Adams. Right-hand dribble for Cummings. Cummings on the drive. Right-hand layup is up and in. Javon Cummings, the junior, his first 2. Makes it 11-6 Lorain. Titans with the basketball. They get it up top on the left side now. Devontae Jackson for 3. That barely drew iron. Offensive rebound, Jordan Jackson. Double teamed inside. Got to get rid of it. Does so. Aaron Whitehead, a right side 3 ball. That's good. Aaron Whitehead with the second 3 of the ball game. Timeout. Lorain will take his timeout as well. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. It's 14-6 Titans. You're listening to the Center for Orthopedics Gridiron Clash on AM, FM. Download the mobile app, WEOL.com.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Opportunities that move us forward. Opportunities to serve part-time in your community while continuing their full-time careers or education to help keep our nation safe at home and around the globe. Explore your opportunities in the Air Force Reserve.
John Adams with the basketball. They bring it into the forecourt. 3:05 to go first quarter. They trail 14-6. Lob it inside. Layup goes up. No good. Missing that is Darian Reed into the game for the first time. Got his own rebound. In the corner, 3 ball is no good. And it's hauled in by the Lorain Titans as Jaco Lee checks in for Lorain. Jaco Lee into the ball game. Titans lose control of it. Stolen out of there by Javon Cummings. Cummings into the forecourt. Cummings with a pass. Right side. A layup is up and in by Johnny Cullens. Cullens with 4. Titans lead 14-8, 2:35 to go opening quarter. Right-hand dribble into the forecourt for the Titans, and that is Aaron Whitehead. In the corner, the 3 ball, Jaco Lee. It's up, it's off the iron, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Keno Page. Keno will get it ahead. Left side 3 ball right in front of John Rossitano. It's up and in. Javon Cummings from downtown. He's got 5, and the Rebels cut it to 3, 14-11. With 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Aaron Whitehead with the basketball. Whitehead left-hand dribble in between the circles. Whitehead looking, goes right side to Deontay Benajan. Benajan in front of the John Adams bench. On the baseline, Jackson back out to Whitehead. An open 3, he'll take it, he'll make it. Aaron Whitehead, his second 3 of the first quarter. Lorain has made 3 so far, and they lead 17-11 with 1:40 to go in quarter number 1. Top of the key three. They're letting it fly. That one's missed by Cummings of John Adams. Rebound ripped down by the Titans. They get it to Jaco Lee on the run. Put it up, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by Darian Reed of John Adams, but he lost control of it. Benajan picks it up for the Titans. He'll hand it off to Aaron Whitehead, and they'll set up the offense. Whitehead, beautiful pass inside, and Jaco Lee lays it up and in. Oh, what an assist from Whitehead to Lee. And the Titans lead now 19-11, their biggest lead of the quarter, with 1:10 remaining. Shot goes up, no good by Johnny Cullens. The only people who didn't think he traveled were the three officials. And we get a whistle and a 3-second call on John Adams. Substitutions, Aiden Brown back in for the Titans. Also coming in is Devontae Jackson. Aaron Whitehead will take a seat on the bench, as will Jordan Jackson. Boy, it does take you a minute to get back in the basketball mode after a football season. And nothing like Lorain and John Adams boys to get you going for that. Jaco Lee at the foul line. The jumper is up and in. Jaco Lee with 4. 21-11. 45 seconds to go first quarter. I remember the good old days. I get like a Firelands Vermilion girls basketball game to get started. In the corner with the basketball, Keno Page gets it up top to Johnny Cullens. Cullens, man-to-man defense. Jameer Billings on him. Gets a screen. And we get a whistle and a 5-second call on the John Adams Rebels. We'll give the ball back to Lorain. 27 to go in the quarter. Titans by 10. We get a whistle and a timeout for John Adams. We'll step aside as well. A 30-second break. Titans are up by 10 on the Center for Orthopedics cage matchup. We're on AM, FM, and on WEOL.com.
I started mentoring my mentee, Dantre, 4 years ago. I always thought about doing it. It always seemed like a good idea.
We were both nervous when we first met, but everything kind of fell into place.
Mentoring is important, and anyone that's pretty fortunate in life to have a little bit of time to pass on that knowledge.
Etienne's a very close friend. I look at him as a brother and a father figure. He taught me just focus on the big picture because I would like to give back just like Etienne gave back to me. Be someone who matters to someone who matters.
See, the Titans are going to shoot a technical free throw. I'm not sure what happened, that John Adams got called for a technical foul coming out of the timeout. And but we do have a free throw coming. It's Deontay Benajan, puts it up and in. Of course, first game of the year, you don't have your percentages and all that sort of thing, and with it being the opening game of the year. But one would assume Benajan is the best free throw shooter on the team if they're having him shoot the technicals. Benajan puts it up, and he made both of those, and the Titans lead 23-11 with 27 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Stay tuned. Coming up at halftime, it's the Gallant Tackus and Boys and Holt halftime show. Jameer Billings with the basketball. Billings into the forecourt, gets a screen from Aiden Brown. Billings in the corner, 15-foot baseline jumper short, knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Rebels. 16.7 to go in the opening quarter. Glad you could join us for the DiFranco Memorial Tournament. This tournament in honor of Bob DiFranco and Troy DiFranco. And we get a timeout. And boy, this is a 60-second timeout, the third timeout for John Adams already. We'll step aside for 60 seconds. Rebels with the ball, 16.7 to go in the quarter. We're back after this on the Center for Orthopedics cage matchup on AM 930, FM 100.3, and WEOL.com.
Hey Luda, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really worried. One of my friends is living on the street.
I know someone who can help.
Who?
1-800-RUNAWAY.org. They help kids having a rough time at home, in school, or on the street. You can do a live chat on their site. They will help get her to safety.
Thanks, Ludacris.
Trust the National Runaway Switchboard. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Rebels inbound with 15 to go in the first quarter, down 23-11. They have already taken 3 timeouts in the first quarter. Right side jumper goes up. No good. Offensive rebound is up and in by Johnny Cullens. He has 6, and that cuts it to 10. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Benajan gets off a 3. It's no good. We played 1 quarter of basketball. Lorain 23, John Adams 13. You're listening to the Center for Orthopedics cage matchup, AM 930, FM 100.3, or WEOL.com.
The Warriors to Work program makes it possible for wounded warriors and their families to build new lives together.
When my dad left, I was like this big, but now I'm like this big. My dad got a master's degree in human resources.
Thanks to Warriors to Work that my dad has a terrific job.
The Wounded Warrior Project helps him by, giving him another start.
Now that my dad's home, I get a lot more hugs.
I'm really proud of him.
Find out more about Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home, the brave.
We've played 1 quarter of high school boys basketball here in game number 2 of the DiFranco Memorial Tournament. Lorain on top of John Adams by a score of 23-13. Ron Polinsky here with you. Michael Wenchow back at studio control. Andy Bull Barch will be joining us next as he'll have Medina and Firelands in game 3 immediately following this one. But the Rebels with the basketball down by 10 to open up the second quarter, driving to the basket, shooting and missing, but being fouled is Johnny Cullens, and he was fouled by Devontae Jackson. For Jackson, his first, and that's the first on the Titans. At the line at Johnny Cullens. Again, this is the first game for either team this year. Cullens misses the free throw. Second free throw fell off the rim, no good. Rebound, he missed them both. Jordan Jackson. Jackson gets it ahead to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead in the corner. The jumper goes up. It's 3, no good, but a foul. Deontay Benajan. And he'll be at the line for 3. For Lorain to begin this second quarter, they have on the floor Aaron Whitehead, Jordan Jackson, Devontae Jackson, Deontay Benajan, and Aiden Brown, their original starting 5. John Adams is going to counter with Johnny Cullens, Keno Page, Tremont Luke, Javon Cummings, and Darian Reed, 4 of their original 5 starters on the floor. Reed is the young man that came in off the bench. Free throw up, no good. Benajan with 6 in the first quarter, including 2 free throws. Titans up 10, 7:42 to go in the first half. Second free throw was good. Benajan split the pair. Or I'm sorry, there's 3 free throws. Made 1 out of 2. Benajan again, line left. Spins it, shoots it, makes it. Benajan with 8. Titans lead 25-13. They inbound it. Where the basketball is Reed. Reed breaks the press, gets it ahead on the right side. Now cross-court pass knocked away by Jordan Jackson, got the interception. He'll get it in the corner. Benajan whipped it inside and missing the shot. Devontae Jackson, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Foul on Javon Cummings, his first, team's 5th. Shooting a couple of free throws is Devontae Jackson, 5 points tonight. First one up and in. Jackson with 6. Don't forget Matt Douglas later on tonight. He's got that Vermilion Tip-Off Classic. That begins at 6 on WEOL.com. Stream 2. Split the pair. So we've got the 6 games here, and Matt Douglas is over at Vermilion covering that. Where are the other radio stations today? There are no other radio stations here today. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound Jackson clears ahead. Titans up by 13. 7:10 to go in the first half. Pass it ahead. Whip around. Nice behind the back pass inside. Putting it up, no, but a foul. And going to the line is Jordan Jackson off the beautiful feed from Devontae Jackson. So Matt Douglas will have those 2 games for you tonight at 6 o'clock on WEOL.com Stream 2. Vermilion, Huron, Bay, Oberlin all participating over there at that Tip-Off Classic. First of 2 free throws up and in. Jordan Jackson, his first point of the night. Checking in for the Rebels is Q Miller, a freshman into the game for the first time. Q Miller. Second free throw is good. So Jackson makes both of them. 28-13, 7:05 to go in the half. Rebels down 15. Double team, full court press in the backcourt, knocked away, stolen away. On the layup, being fouled and missing the shot was going to be Devontae Jackson as he is fouled by Johnny Cullens. For Johnny Cullens, his second, team 7th. They're in the bonus the rest of the way. This was in the act of shooting, so Devontae Jackson will shoot 2. Free throw, too strong.
That was the 7th team foul on John Adams. Lorain will not be in the bonus.
Line left, second free throw up, good. Devontae Jackson with 7. 29-13 Titans, their biggest lead of the afternoon at 16. Johnny Cullens, 15-foot jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound, it comes down to John Adams, and then knocking it away is Jackson on the drive, lays it up and in. Devontae Jackson off the steals, got 9. On the inbounds, John Adams struggling with it. It's stolen away again. Devontae Jackson. They whip it over to Jordan Jackson. He laid it up and in. Oh, that was beautiful. 33-13. Into the forecourt is Luke. Gets it on the left side. The jumper goes up. It's an air ball. No good. It's out of bounds to Lorain. Titans lead by 20. And Keno Page missed that three-pointer. Jameer Billings back in for Lorain. Tell you, neither team dresses a lot of players. The John Adams Rebels have dressed 8 today, and Lorain dresses just 9. Again, they've got a couple of guys that are hurt. So neither team with a deep bench. 6:10 to go first half, 33-13. It's all Lorain. They're up by 20. Aaron Whitehead with it. Whitehead gets it back out to Jordan Jackson. Left side three ball, got it. Jordan Jackson, that's the 4th three of the ball game for Lorain. And they lead by 23. Another steal, laying it up as Whitehead. It's good. Titans by 25. 38-13. Q Miller gets it ahead to Johnny Cullens, who's going to be fouled, and that'll be the second team foul on the Titans. That is going to go on Jordan Jackson.
His first, team second.
5:47 to go in the first half. It's all Lorain. They lead by 25. Again, today's game on WLCS TV 20. Joe Bach here with all the video. They'll bring you all kinds of winter sports activities again on WLCS TV 20 this year, as they always do. Whitehead gets it. This pass ahead. Jaco Lee lays it up and in. And right now, the Titans are putting on a clinic. They're up 40-13 with 5:20 to go in the first half. John Adams has already taken 3 timeouts. They only have 2 left for the rest of the game. Jumper is up and in. It trickled around the rim and it fell in by Javon Cummings. He's got 7. He leads the way for the Rebels. It's 40-15. Jaco Lee in the corner, back outside to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead will lob it for Aiden Brown. He lays it in. Aiden Brown with his first 2, 42-15. And we get a whistle and a foul on the Titans. And that foul will go on Jameer Billings. His first, team's 3rd. At halftime, John Rossitano will have the Troy DiFranco Sportsmanship Award that he has given to one of his players. You'll hear from John talk about one of his players for the Troy DiFranco Sportsmanship Award that this year the Chronicle Telegram is pleased to sponsor, and we appreciate them doing that. We'll hear from John Rossitano coming up at halftime. Layup is up, no good, missing that. Keno Page coming out of there with it. Jameer Billings for Lorain. Pass on the left side, knocked out of bounds by the Rebels. It'll be Lorain to inbound with 4:35 to go in the half. Titans by 27, 42-15. He looked to inbound. Looking, lobbing, they get it up top for Benajan. Man-to-man defense for the Rebels. Pass to Jaco Lee, top of the key, couple of dribbles, back to Benajan. Benajan into the lane, scoops it up with the right hand. Yes, and he's fouled. Deontay Benajan with 10. He'll look for 11 at the line. And the Titans are all over John Adams, leading by 29. That foul will go on Tyreek Sains, his second. And Benajan at the line to try to complete a 3-point play. He's got 10 in the first half. He's got 11 in the first half. 45-15. It's a 30-point lead with 4:25 to go in the first half. With the basketball come the Rebels. They get it into the forecourt. And their pass is over to Cummings, and he'll launch it for 3 and hit it. I'm sorry, that's Johnny Cullens. Johnny Cullens with a 3 ball. He's got 9, and it's 45-18. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Jaco Lee, top of the key. Lee on the left side for Jameer Billings. Back out to Aiden Brown. Up top for Devontae Jackson. Back to Jaco Lee. Titans run a little time off the clock here with the weave offense. Aiden Brown sets a screen. Kick it out to Billings for a right side three ball. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Johnny Cullens, John Adams. Cullens on the three-point line. Right side, I got it for Keno Page. Now in the corner, the jumper is up, no good by Tyreek Sains, and it's out of bounds to who? Good hustle by Aiden Brown over Lorain, but it went out of bounds off him. It will be John Adams basketball. And Deontay Benajan comes back in for the Titans. Also coming back in for the Titans is Aaron Whitehead. Jaco Lee will take a seat. Titans led 23-13 after one. They have outscored John Adams 22-5 in the second quarter. So but a stranglehold on this one. Johnny Cullens on the drive. Cullens kicks it outside. Keno Page for three. That one no good. And an offensive rebound. Cullens got it, put it up, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rebels. Game 3 coming up. Medina and Firelands. Boys basketball. Andy Bobart's beside me, studying very intently on that Medina Bees roster as he's getting set to call you that one. Cross-checking. You can check with Todd Hodke on anything you need. He knows anything and everything about the Medina Bees. The athletic director saw him here earlier. And on the inbounds, Keno Page lays it up and in, and that makes it 45-20. I'm sorry, that was Tremont Luke making it 45-20. Right side, Aaron Whitehead off the rim, no good. Rebound, we get a whistle and a foul, and this is going against the Titans. And that foul will go on Jordan Jackson, his second, team's fourth. 45-20, Titans lead by 25. Alan Januzzi, the Firelands coach, see him there sitting in the bleachers. He'll be coaching the next game for the Falcons against the Medina Bees. Aaron Whitehead, left side three from Billings. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound falls to the hands of Keno Page. He'll get it ahead to Johnny Cullens. Cullens gets it inside. Sains lays it up and in. Tyreek Sains with his first two. And it makes it 45-22. The Rebels have cut it to 23 with 2:22 to go in the first half. Right side, Benajan, right in front of the Rebels bench. Gets it in the corner to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead with the basketball. Whitehead spins, put it up. No, but he was fouled. A couple of free throws for Aaron Whitehead. Foul is going to go on Keno Page, his third. 9th on the Rebels. Whitehead first to two, put it up and in. Whitehead with 11. Coming into the ball game for the Rebels as Terry Baldwin comes back in with 2 points. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at the stats and scoring, and that's brought to you by CellCube, the school employees Lorain County Credit Union. That'll come up during our halftime show. Second free throw up and in. So Whitehead made them both. 47-22. The Titans lead by 25. And on the inbounds pass, it's knocked away and stolen by Devontae Jackson. Pass ahead to Aaron Whitehead. He laid it up and in. Oh, the Titans press has caused all kinds of problems for John Adams. In the corner after they beat the press this time, it's a long jumper by Luke. He missed it. And the Titans quickly come into the forecourt. They get it ahead to Jackson. Back to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead baseline right, spins around, kicks it back outside. Whip it over to Benajan for a left side three. Got it. Oh, my. Benajan with his first three-pointer of the ball game. He has had a great first half as well. He's got 14. And it's 52-22. Titans by 30 with 1:25 to go in the half. Right side three ball. It's up. It's off the back of the rim by Luke. And the rebound comes down to the Titans. They'll get it ahead to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead, left side, Benajan. Benajan fakes, drives in, 10-footer, no good. Rebound tap back outside on the drive. Slamming it home is Devontae Jackson. Jackson with 11, 54-22, a minute to go in the half. Tyreek Sains had it knocked away by Whitehead. They fight for it. Sains got it back. Sains in the corner. Open three, making that one is Tremont Luke. Luke with 5. It is 54-25, 45 seconds to go in the first half. on the drive and laying it up, missing that layup is going to be Jordan Jackson, and the Rebels come out of there with it. Luke into the forecourt, gets it right side to Baldwin. Baldwin on the drive. Baldwin back outside to Sains, kicks it out, left wing three is up and in, and making that one is Keno Page. Page with 5 makes it 54-28 with 15 seconds to go in the half. For the basketball, Jordan Jackson. Jackson with it. Jackson top of the key. Jackson on the drive. It kicks it in the corner. It's off the hands of Javon Cummings and out of bounds. 6.4 to go in the first half. They'll inbound. They get it to Whitehead. Whitehead with it. Whitehead, 4 seconds to go in the half. Top of the circle. The jumper goes up. It's off the back of the rim. No good. The jumper at the buzzer is on the return is up. No good by Devontae Jackson. And we are at halftime. Our score, Lorain 54, John Adams 28. You're listening to the Center for Orthopedics Cage Matchup. Today's game is on AM 930, FM 100.3, or download our mobile app. You can listen online at weol.com. Giving myself a little standing ovation there because I just slammed the snoogle. That was the snoogle slam. Maybe we can get somebody to sponsor that. Thanks to Big Ed for bringing the snoogles. God bless him. Big Ed, or as I like to call him, Cowboy Bob Orton. And then Andy Bobarch will love this because when I was 10 years old and watched wrestling, because that's how old you are when you watch wrestling, Roddy Piper in Piper's Pit, he had Cowboy Bob Orton, and he sat there with the arms crossed, you know, and that's what Big Ed does for us. So God bless him. Start of the third quarter. Titans lead by 26, and they will have the basketball to begin the second half. They get it inside, laying it up and in is Jordan Jackson, and the Titans lead 56-28. We'll get you the starting fives for both teams as we can. In the corner, 3-ball goes up, and hitting that is Tremont Luke, his second 3-ball of the game. He has 8, and it's 56-31. Titan lead is 25. It's going to be Aaron Whitehead, Jordan Jackson, Deontay Benajan, Aiden Brown, and Devontae Jackson. Original starting 5 are on the floor for John Rossitano's ball club. Aiden Brown has it. Brown gets it out to Benajan. Benajan jumps in the lane, puts it up and in. Deontay Benajan with 16. John Adams, as they try to break the press, it's Javon Cummings doing so. Gets it on the right side. Tyreek Sains puts it up, no good. And a long lob, they get it ahead, and laying it up and in is going to be Jordan Jackson. He's got 4 in the quarter, 11 in the game. Now Lorain pulls the press off, and they're up 60-31 with 6:45 to go in the third. Now John says pull off the press, but play him tight man-to-man defensively. Left side 15-footer is up and in, and making that is Johnny Cullins. Titans with the basketball on the drive. Whitehead left-hand layup, puts it up and in. Boy, they have it easy at that end. Timeout for Lorain. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. 6:26 to go in the third. Titans by 29 on the Center for Orthopedics Cage Matchup on AM, FM, and online at weol.com.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state, a major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
Once again, we're here with the hardest working man in showbiz, Joe Bach from WLCS TV 20 on Spectrum Cable, Lorain City Schools Television, and they tell you the good news about the Lorain County Schools, and Joe let me know that they've had over 1.5 million views. That's unbelievable on Lorain City Schools television. I want to remind you to check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. You can follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV20. Check out that YouTube station. It's Lorain Schools TV 20. Joe Bach and the crew doing a great job, and they're bringing winter sports once again to everybody. Jumper goes up, no good. Rebound ripped down by Jordan Jackson of Lorain. Long outlet, Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead with it on the drive, puts it up left hand and scores. Aaron Whitehead with 4 in the quarter, 18 in the game, 64-33. Track meet this one. Aiden Brown with a block of the shot by Luke, but the pass is intercepted. They get it back to Luke. Luke with a pass on the right side. Cummings put it up, no good. Rebound, Keno Page. Page with it. Page will get it up top for Tyreek Sains. Sains back up side and back up top, I should say. Johnny Collins put it up, no, but the return is up and in by Collins. Collins with 13, 4 in the quarter. 64-35 Lorain, 5:25 to play in the third quarter. Jackson on the drive, lays it up and in. Jordan Jackson, 6 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Lorain is getting layup after layup today. Don't forget, after the ball game, Eco Tree Services post-game show. Now both teams laying it up, and that time driving and scoring is Javon Cummings. He's got 9. He'll look for 10 at the line. Foul on Jordan Jackson, his third. He's the first Titan in foul trouble. He'll come out. Jaco Lee back in. Also coming out is Benajan. In for him is Jameer Billings. Both Lee and Billings played in the first half. Lee scored 6. Javon Cummings trying to get the double digits. Puts it up off the rim, no good. He'll stay at 9 points. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. Titans by 29 with the basketball. With it is Whitehead. Got it inside to Aiden Brown. Brown put it up. Nobody's fouled. Foul on Johnny Collins. That'll be his third.
Foul number 4, Johnny Collins.
Aiden Brown, line right.
Team first. Aiden Brown on the line for Lorain.
Brown puts it up and in. For Aiden Brown, that's his first point of the ball game. Now every Titan that has played other than Jameer Billings has scored a point. Aiden Brown, line right, put it up and in. Made them both. Brown with 2, and the Titans lead by 31, 68-37. Johnny Collins with it, across the midcourt stripe. Collins behind the back with a dribble. Collins guarded by Aaron Whitehead. Gets it on the right side, a long three-pointer right in front of the bench, and hitting it is Tremont Luke. That's his third 3 of the ball game, and it's 68-40 with 4:40 to go in the third. Aaron Whitehead with the basketball. Whitehead on the three-point line. Whitehead up top. They swing it around to Jaco Lee. Lee with the basketball. Lee with a left-hand dribble. Lee top of the key. Lee with a pass on the left side for Aaron Whitehead. He's back by the midcourt stripe. Luke has him. Both those players wear number 0 on those uniforms, so 0 covering 0. They get it to Aiden Brown, and he'll drive the baseline and slam it home. And the pro Lorain crowd here at Midview loves it. It's 70-40 Titans with 4:10 to go in the third. Again, a really nice-sized crowd for this time of the day on a Wednesday afternoon, day before Thanksgiving. A lot of people with a day off as you begin the Thanksgiving holiday. In the corner, the shot goes up. Tremont Luke, it's no good. Aaron Whitehead gets it. Whitehead ahead to Jaco Lee, and we've got a holding foul on the Rebels. That'll go on Javon Cummings.
Terry Baldwin.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. That's Terry Baldwin they called that on.
His first team.
Beg your pardon. Baldwin's first, team second, and the Titans to inbound. Coming back into the Titan lineup is Deontay Benajan. They'll bounce it to Aiden Brown. He lays it up and in. Boy, how many easy baskets has Lorain gotten tonight on inbounds plays and just driving to the hoop? They have scored multiple points in the paint tonight. 72-40. With the basketball is Johnny Collins. Collins gets it in the corner. The 3 ball goes up by Keno Page. He hits it. So the Rebels are starting to light it up from downtown. They have made 7 3 balls, but they still trail by 29. 72-43. Pass to Jaco Lee in the corner. Jamil Billings, he'll take a 3. He'll miss that off the rim. Rebound tapped out to Aiden Brown. Gets it in the corner to Jordan Jackson. Jackson Cross court, Jaco Lee for three. Good! Jaco Lee with a three ball. He's got 9, and it's 75-43, and we've got 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Rebels go over and back. That turnover gives it back to Lorain. We've got a timeout for John Adams. We'll take a timeout as well. 3:01 to go into the third quarter. Titans lead by 32 on the Center for Orthopedics cage matchup on AM 930, FM 100.3, and on WEOL.com.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
3:01 to go in the third quarter following the John Adams timeout. I show John Adams as having called 4, meaning they would have 1 remaining, and the Titans have 3 timeouts remaining according to my sheet, having taken 2. So the Titans lead by 32 with 3 minutes to go in the third. Stay tuned after this on the DiFranco Memorial Tournament. All these games are from Midview. Coming up next, Andy Bobarch has Midview and Firelands. We've got Z Zoltai coming up later today, and then Bull and I will both be back later as well. Benajan with it, spins in the lane. Benajan kicks it outside in the corner. It's out of bounds to John Adams. So, Bull, you're doing 3 games today? Z's doing 1. Z's game is... Okay, so Z Zoltai will have Midview and Keystone. Titans with a steal with the basketball. They get into the forecourt. They get it to Jaco Lee. He missed the layup, lost control of it, and Darian Reed comes out of there with it for John Adams. He's back into the ball game. And then they'll turn it over. And we get a foul as that's going to go on Johnny Cullens. So Andy Bobarch will be back with it. He had game number 1. It was Berea Mid-Park winning at 62-43. I'm sorry, it was 64-41.
Fouls on number 4, Johnny Cullens, his 4th.
Johnny Cullens with the foul, his 4th. That basket there, as I was trying to add up our scores, Jordan Jackson with the basket, 77-43. 2 minutes to go in the third. Driving and scoring is going to be Johnny Cullens. Cullens now with 6 in the quarter, 15 in the game, and the lead is 32 with under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Cullens gets the steal. Rebels with it. Rebels into the forecourt. Cullens lost control, and it comes down to Jordan Jackson. Jackson with the basketball for Lorain. Jackson with a pass ahead to Jaco Lee. He'll hand it off to Benajan. Benajan in front of the three-point line. His pass inside intercepted by Johnny Cullens, and then Cullens throws it away. With 1:32 to go in the third quarter. So again, game number 1, if you're just joining us, it was Berea Mid-Park over Wellington 64-41. Andy Bobarch had that one for you. 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Titans by 32. They'll get it inside. Benajan puts it up. Glass rim, no. Rebound is up and in. Jameer Billings. Billings with his first points. The 5'10 junior transfer from Clearview. And now every Titan that has played has scored. 79-45 with 1:10 to go in the third. Johnny Cullens with the basketball for John Adams. Cullens with it. Cullens looking. Cullens, top of the key. Cullens gets it on the right side for Cummings. Cummings for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound. Tapped out to the Titans. A long lead pass for Jameer Billings. He lays it up and in. Billings with 4. 81-45 Titans. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Opening night for both teams. Second of 6 games that we'll have on WEOL for you from the DiFranco Memorial Tournament. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it will stay, or it'll go to Lorain. Substitution, Aaron Whitehead coming in. But again, this longtime Memorial Tournament in honor of Bob DiFranco and then his son, our former colleague and friend Troy DiFranco, who was a longtime Midview high school basketball coach, head boys basketball coach, passed away this offseason. So this Memorial Tournament even takes on more meaning now for those of us at WEOL. It was a long-time tournament, started in 2000 for Bob DiFranco, and now with Troy, it's also adds all the more meaning to it. Aaron Whitehead misses the basket. Rebound comes down to Cummings. Cummings passes ahead. Layup is up and in by Johnny Collins. Collins with 17. They get a steal. 5 seconds. They get it to Cummings for 3. Missed it. Rebound ripped down by the Titans. 1 second. Half-court heave. No good off the glass and rim by Jordan Jackson after 3. Lorain 81. John Adams 47 on the WEOL Center for Orthopedics cage matchup. Today's game on AM 930, FM 100.3, and online at WEOL.com.
In an instant, life can change. Hi, I'm veteran J.R. Martinez. If you've been hurt or disabled due to your service, the last thing you need to do is hurry up and wait for a VA claims decision. Make sure you file an electronic, fully developed claim, or e-claim, for disability compensation on e-benefits. It's the fastest and easiest way to get a claims decision. Learn more at ebenefits.va.gov. E-claims and e-benefits. Online VA claims made simple.
Start of the fourth quarter, Rebels with the basketball. They trail 81-47. They were outscored 27-19 in the third quarter as Lorain lengthened a 26-point halftime lead to 34. Lorain with the rebound to get it to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead will lay it up and lay it in. Aaron Whitehead. His big ball game continues. He's got 20. And the Titans lead 83-47 with 7:25 to go until the Eco-Tree Services postgame show. Johnny Cummings with it. Step back, 10-footer off the rim, no good. Rebound ripped down by the Titans. Devontae Jackson ahead to Jaco Lee. Laid it up, missed it. Rebound, they fight for it. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. Substitution, Jordan Jackson in for the Titans. Coming out, Jaco Lee. So it's Jordan Jackson, Aaron Whitehead, Aiden Brown, Deontay Benajan, and Devontae Jackson are the 5 on the floor for the Titans with 7:10 to go in the ball game. If you haven't gotten your copy of the Winter Forecast magazine, Big Ed's got his. You can stop out here to Midview. We've got boxes of them, so come on out. Watch the ball games today and you get a Forecast magazine. Plus, you get to support this DiFranco tournament. $10 gets you in all day. What better way to spend $10 than come out here, watch these games, support the DiFranco Memorial Tournament where they give the money to scholarships, and you get a Forecast magazine. Aiden Brown tips it up and in.
Aiden Brown
with 8. You like that promo there, Bull, how he sneaked that one in? 6:40 to go in the ball game, 85-47 Titans. Collins with the basketball. Johnny Collins, who's had a good game for the Rebels, gets it up top to Javon Cummings. Cummings, pass inside, knocked away. It's going to be stolen by Deontay Benajan. Pass ahead to Aaron Whitehead. Whitehead scoops it up. No, but he's fouled. Ollie goes to the free throw line. Will step aside with 6:23 to go for this quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
I will be coming up on retirement, and the VA benefits will play a very important part in my life.
You may have earned valuable veterans benefits from your military service.
I decided that it was time to go to college and pursue my career.
I was able to buy this house.
Learn more about your eligibility, even how to apply online using e-benefits.
The VA benefits made a real difference in my life.
I wouldn't be where I am today if it hadn't been for my VA benefits.
Don't wait. Apply for your VA benefits today.
And welcome back for the Lorain Titans. We've got, it's either Javon Manning or Beyond Smith Belcher just checked into the lineup. There were a couple of Titans that we didn't get their numbers for, and Aaron Whitehead makes 1 out of 2 free throws, 86-47. Who is it? Manning? Thank you. And we're told that Javon Manning is number 11. Thank you very much, ma'am. The three-pointer no good, and the rebound comes down. They pass it ahead to Benajan. Benajan in the corner. Benajan with it. Benajan pulls it back outside, got it to Jordan Jackson. Jackson cross court for Aaron Whitehead. Aaron Whitehead to Aiden Brown. Under 6 minutes to go. Titans lead by 39. Benajan on the drive. He is going to be fouled. Foul, I believe, is before the shot. It is. So they'll inbound.
Foul number 15, Tyreek Sains.
Foul on Tyreek Sains. His third, team's 5th. Jameer Billings back in for Lorain. So Javon Manning into the ball game. He is a junior. And on the inbounds, Aiden Brown lays it up and in. Brown with a dozen, 88-47. Titans with their biggest lead of the night at 41. With the basketball is Keno Page. He'll get it outside, a right wing three ball, no good by Javon Cummings. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Titans with 5:34 to go. Substitution coming in is Jaco Lee, and coming out is Aaron Whitehead. Titans with the basketball. Top of the key, jumper goes up, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by the Rebels. And with the basketball for the John Adams Rebels, they bring it into the forecourt. It's Keno Page. Page back out in between the circles. 5:15 to go in regulation. Page gets it on the left side of Javon Cummings. Cummings with the basketball. Eco Tree Services postgame show coming up. On the right wing, faking the three. A Page, he'll launch it now. He'll miss it. Offensive rebound. They kick it back outside. A three ball by Luke is going to be off the rim. No good. Jameer Billings with the outlet for Lorain. He'll get it ahead to Javon Manning. Manning lays it up too strong. Rebound back up by Jordan Jackson. No good. Got it up and in. Jackson on the second return makes it. Jackson with 10.5. He's got 17 in the game, and it's 90-47 with 4:40 to go in the ball game. Corner jumper no good by the Rebels. They get their own offensive rebound back up top. Javon Cummings missed it, and it's Javon Manning with a rebound for Lorain. He'll get it cross court to Whitehead. Whitehead with the basketball. Whitehead kicks it up to Billings. Billings gets it to Aiden Brown. Brown off the rim, no good. Rebound hauled in by the Rebels. They wanted to slam the crowd that's here at Grafton. Didn't get one right there. With the basketball is Tyreek Sains. Sains on the left wing for Tremont Luke. Off the rim, no good on the three. And a rebound ripped out of there by Jaco Lee of Lorain. His outlet is going to be intercepted. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's all Titans, 90-47 as they play out the string. Right wing three ball, no good by Q Miller, as each player just trying to fill the stat sheet here. Good to hear from Chad Whitaker, the service manager over at Nick Abraham Elyria Ford. His favorite thing is when I come in and give him those forecast magazines. Chad's a big fan. Thanks, Chad. Laying it up and in is Jordan Jackson. And Tom Evans says he's already got his. Tom Evans will be with Andy Bull-Barch on Friday night for Avon and Massillon. Tommy Evans says sounding good, and he doesn't need a forecast magazine. Well, we'll take both of those. Something tells me it might be 1 out of 2, but we'll take it. With the basketball, Jordan Jackson. Jackson with it, lays it up and in. Jordan Jackson, timeout Lorain. We'll take a timeout as well. 94-47, Titans, 3:12 to go. We're back right after this.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Rebels with it, following the timeout for the Titans so they can make a substitution. It's 94-47, under 3 to play. And on the steal is Jameer Billings. Billings with the basketball. Billings on the drive. Billings had it knocked away, but a foul on Javon Cummings. That'll be his third, team 6th. So beyond Smith Belcher, a junior, he checks into the Titan lineup. So now all 9 Lorain Titans that have dressed are in the ball game. Jameer Billings at the line, first to 2, puts it up and in. Billings with 5, all in the second half. Titans lead 95-47. Andy Bull-Barch has Medina and Firelands. That's coming up next. Second free throw is good. Andy Bull-Barch, 3 games today. Z Zoltai has 1. I'll be back later for another game. Elyria and North Ridgeville later on today. Again, 6 basketball games from the DiFranco Memorial Varsity Tip-Off Classic. It started at noon with Berea Mid-Park and Wellington. Right now we've got Lorain and John Adams. Coming up next, Medina and Firelands. Such as the rest of the lineup when we can. 2:40 to go in the ball game. In the corner with it is Darian Reed for John Adams. John Adams out of the Senate League from Cleveland, over on the east side, 116th Street. Made their way out to Grafton today to participate in this with Coach Levon Davis, who's in his 14th season coaching the John Adams Rebels. On the right side, we get a whistle on a foul. And we're going to get a couple of free throws here with 2:22 to go. No, they're going to inbound, I'm sorry. Inbounding. That foul is on Jaco Lee, his first, just the third on Lorain, and it was prior to the shot. So after the Medina Firelands game, then Z has Midview and Keystone girls. I'll have Elyria and North Ridgeville boys. Bull will wrap it up tonight with the Midview and Keystone boys. A 3-ball by Javon Cummings, his second 3 of the night, and he's got a dozen. It's 96-50 with 2:05 to go. They're going to lob it into Jaco Lee. Lee had it swatted out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. So really the only question now is, do the Titans get to the century mark? Joe Bach's always a big fan of that. Anytime they can do that, he almost turns into a cheerleader for the Titans when they do that. The outlet pass to Devontae Jackson. Again, he's here with WLCS TV 20. Glad they're using our audio. You can watch this one on Lorain City Schools Television. WLCS TV 20 on Spectrum Cable. Check them out. Check out that YouTube station. The 3-ball is up, no good by Billings. And it's swatted out of there by Darian Reed of John Adams. Reed with it in the lane, high off the glass, no good. They fight for the rebound. Reed got it. Kicks it out. A corner 3-ball is up, and that's off the back iron by Javon Cummings. Comes out to Devontae Jackson. Jackson lays it up and in. 98-50, Lorain. 1:20 to go in the ball game. They'll pass it up top. With the basketball is Tremont Luke. Luke gets it top of the key. Cross court for Javon Cummings for 3. That's good. Javon Cummings with another 3. John Adams has made 9 threes, but it is not enough. They trail 98-53 with 1 minute to go in the ball game. With the basketball, Jackson drives in, scooped it, no, he'll go to the line for 2. Again, coming up, we'll have our Eco Tree Services post-game show. We're going to have the Troy DiFranco Scholarship Fund update, courtesy of the Chronicle Telegram. We'll tell you about our keys to the game. We'll have the final stats for you as well. Free throw up and in, and we'll get you set for the next game. We'll get out of here as soon as we can so Andy Bobarts can slide back in to get you ready for Medina and Firelands. We're playing musical chairs today at Midview High School. Second free throw, no good. Rebels get the rebound. 99-53 Lorain. 50 seconds remaining. Cummings with the basketball. Cummings outside the 3-point line. Fakes the 3. Kicks it outside. Long 3 is up. No good by Luke. Rebound comes down to the Titans. They get it ahead to Jameer Billings. Billings at the foul line. Billings gets it ahead. Laying it up. Manning, no good. Rebound beyond Smith-Belcher. He puts it up. Nobody's fouled. Beyond Smith-Belcher at the line for 2 with 31 seconds to go. Never understand why fans get excited when you get to 100 points, but they do. You don't get like a free chalupa or something at a high school game when you do that, do you? Andy Bobart says you do. Free throw up, and there you go. And listen to the crowd. Beyond Smith-Belcher gets his name in the scoring book. His point is his team 100th, and it makes it 100-53. Belcher again, good again. 101-53. Now everybody but Javon Manning has scored for Lorain today. Into the forecourt comes Javon Cummings. Cummings with the basketball. Cummings off a screen for a long 3. It's good. 101-56. 13 seconds. With the basketball is Devontae Jackson. He's going to walk it across midcourt. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and that's going to do it. Our final score, Lorain 101, John Adams 56.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.